Melbourne's convention centre running off with the circus business The economyTourismBy Mathew Dunckley16 May 2018 to 12 o'clock. A touch of big top flair will be offered to customers to attract events to Melbourne's Convention and Exhibition Centre (MCEC) under a world-first deal with the Cirque du Soleil-linked C2 events business. Under a deal due to be announced early on Wednesday, the MCEC will offer exhibitors and event organisers access to C2's distinctive range of labs and meeting spaces. C2 was founded by Cirque du Soleil in Sydney in 2011 and has held its signature event annually in Montreal, where it showcases unusual and creative approaches to conferencing through its labs, which include holding meetings in chairs suspended in the air or in ball pits, as well as a focus of fostering interaction between attendees. Under the deal with the MCEC, C2 will offer access to some of its more creative features to events booked at the centre. MCEC Chief Executive Peter King said the deal would allow the convention centre to stand out in the crowded and competitive marketplace. Everyone is looking for points of difference. We all talk about being innovative and create and having wonderful sets in technology, and we invest a lot of money in that physical infrastructure, but no one else in the world is doing this. We get to offer our customers this whole new experience, he said. It was the first time C2 had ever offered its creative edge to a convention centre, and Mr. King said it would be an exclusive arrangement for Melbourne for some time. C2 is the hottest business event at the moment. They don't historically do business in convention centres. The fact we have been able to convince them we have the flexibility to create space and create those events, cooperation with them is a huge coup for us really, he said. They wouldn't do it with any other convention centre in the world. Mr. King said the move also represented the need for venue operators to offer more than a stage, an AV system and a foyer for stalls. In the past, venues have just sold space. We are trying hard to sell experiences as well as space, he said. Melbourne Convention Centre Chief Executive Peter King and C2's Martin in a photo supplied. The deal comes as a $300 million extension of the MCEC is due to open in about 8 weeks. Mr. King said a global drive towards face-to-face interactions was both increasing demand for business events but also the competition to attract them. The deal with C2 would allow MCEC to continue to diversify, he said, which meant not only competing for the very large events of up to 20,000 attendees, but also being in the running for smaller events, such as AGMs. To continue to attack the large meetings is very hard. We do a lot of business between 500 and 2,000 attendees. That is our sweet spot, he said. Diversification on the types of event we are doing has been a huge success. Customers will be able to access C2 labs and experiences at MCEC events from July, with C2 scheduled to hold its 3-day flagship event outside of Montreal, at the centre, for the first time in October. C2 International Asia Pacific Chief Executive Martin Ino said the deal was an exciting first for his business. C2 is committed to working with the business community to attract international investment, events and delegates to the region, he said.